Hi everyone, welcome back to Life After Neverland. My name is Karin and I'm so grateful to have you guys back to talk about The Masked Singer. We're on episode 3 right now, and what's so exciting about it is that the wild cards are finally starting to take the stage. Before we get started, you guys, of course, I want to say thank you for subscribing to our channel. We've had a great number of new subscribers and I'm truly grateful for you. And thanks for hitting the like button, which gets Life After Neverland out there in that algorithm, and giving us some great comments so we can chit chat with you and get to know our community. If you're new to our channel, join the group. We would love to have you and join our community. So if you have not watched the episode, I just want to highly encourage you to do so, because I will give you some spoilers and I don't want to ruin things for you, okay? But make sure that you come back. All right, so first things first, we're going to talk about the Russian dolls. Online, everyone is highly convinced that the Russian dolls are handsome. And upon research, I'm going to jump on board with that clue guess. Yeah, I do think that their clues tie into the Hanson brothers quite a bit, and I'm going to tell you why. So one of the clues that they have was that they said that they've been doing this for quite a while now, and the Hanson brothers are still making music today, as well as they have their own record label, and they've had that for 4 years. So could that tie into that clue? They also said, those were the days. Could that be a tie into bop? There was also a clue that had milk on a shelf. I believe that was in episode 1. And the Hanson brothers were in an ad for Got Milk in the 1990s. Now, did you remember when they had that tie-in to New Jersey? Well, I believe when Bop was released, the Hanson brothers' very first performance was at a mall in New Jersey. They also had a clue for Misfits and the ITS, well, Isaac, Taylor, and Zach. Could be a possibility. And one that ties into the clue that we got this week is that one of the Russian dolls was in the hospital. And when I was looking online, I found out that Zach was in the hospital in 2019 with a broken collarbone. I think he broke like his scapula and ribs as well. So that was quite a big deal. I think it was from a motorcycle accident. There's a lot of people that really like the Hanson brothers, and I'll tell you, the Russian dolls are amazing. I really love them. I think they're going to definitely be up there in the final 3. The only thing that is throwing me for a loop is that the Cluedoodle hinted that maybe there was going to be a 4th member revealed in this Russian doll trio, which would boot the trio out, and then would it be Hanson? Who could it be? I really would love for it to be NSYNC. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that just be amazing? Every time I see puppet strings, I always think of NSYNC. It won't be NSYNC, but wouldn't it be a dream? Kelly wants to talk about the Robopine. We both think that the Robopine is awesome. We love his voice. It's fabulous. It's amazing. It's wonderful. But we don't know who the Robopine is. So we're kind of grasping all over the place. One person we were looking online, we thought maybe it might be Tyrese from Fast and Furious. We're going to tell you a couple reasons why, but we're not sold on it. It's just like something that we're throwing out there, okay? So here are a couple things that make us think it could be Tyrese. There was a Coca-Cola clue, and I guess he made his debut in Hollywood by being in this Coca-Cola commercial where he was found singing. Now, wasn't he in the Transformers movie? So maybe that costume, like the half portion of the porcupine, could be like that little robot transformer vibe going on. So maybe the costume itself could be a clue. Again, that could be a stretch. Tyrese also has a song called Angel. And in one of the clues, the Robopine said that he was saved by an angel. Well, the angel called and, the angel said, hey, I'm saving you. You're now a famous Hollywood star. I don't know. But anyways, is that a clue? The angel clue? Because some of these things are just kind of out there. He was also in a movie called Four Brothers, in which I believe his character name was Angel. What do you guys think? Some people are saying it's Damon Wayans. He's a comedian, right? So people are saying it's possibly him, basically simply because he's the right age and he has grandkids. I'm just saying. Everybody shot down Ken's Eddie Murphy guess. The only reason why I think that they shot him down is because I don't think Eddie Murphy sings like that. I think he has a really nice voice. However, the last time I heard Eddie Murphy sing was in the 80s. No joke. And his voice was more higher pitched than that. So I can see why they shot him down. However, he's the perfect age. He will be 60, I think, April 3rd. And he has grandkids. When they had that throne, I was actually thinking the same thing because in my first episode, I said Eddie Murphy was a thought that was going through the internet. And with that throne, Coming to America and Coming to America 2 is something that he would be wanting to promote, right? Personally, I would just love for it to be Eddie Murphy. Now, here's a guest that I think I could get on board with, and that is Steve Harvey. He's 60 years old. He has grandkids. He had the Steve Harvey show, right? And wasn't he a music teacher there on that show? So he did sing, no? You're going to hear some crackling noises in the background, and that's because my dogs are playing with their toy. So forgive me. I'm going to let them go ahead and play, though, because they're having fun. Hope you guys don't mind. So the Cloodle-Doo said that the porcupine is skilled at not being roadkill. And if you look into Steve Harvey's past, he really did have a tough upbringing. I believe that was also mentioned in one of his packages. So when he was a little boy, I believe he was born in Ohio or he was raised in Ohio, and they lived on a farm in a really small home with 13 children, and they grew their own food because they were poor. So they grew their own food and had to eat from the farm itself. So I think that's not your typical upbringing. I mean, 13 kids in a really tiny house, that's insane. There was a viral clip from the Family Feud that has a contestant saying, fill in the blank, and it's pork, and then there's a line, fill in the blank. And what he did is he filled in you pine. So, pork you pine. Could that be a possibility? I also read online that he was homeless and broke and only had $25 to his name at one point in his life. And he did get a call, and I believe it was from Hollywood, and maybe that is the angel reference. Do you guys have any other guesses as to who you think the porcupine is? Out of everyone that I just mentioned, I think Steve Harvey is the best bet thus far. Now let's move on to the seashell. You know I love the seashell. This time I don't think the seashell sang as well. Quite honestly, I think that the porcupine and the Russian dolls did the best for the entire show this week. The seashell fell a little bit flat for me. I'm going to give a shout out to Shania Joseph because she was saying that she thinks that it is one of the Maori twins. Tia or Tamara. Tamara or Tamara? Tamara, right? Anyways, Tamara Maori. I think you might be right, Shania. The clues really do tie to her. And so I'm going to tell you what I learned. The Hanson brothers, as well as Tia and Tamara, they were popular when I was in college. So the Hanson brothers, to me, it felt childish to me. And Tia and Tamara, they had their own little show, so that was a little bit more childish for me too. Yeah, but obviously I know who they are. I'm sorry, my dog's doing something weird. Just a second. But I do think that is a good guess. All right, so here's what we found out. There was reference to Germany, and I believe there was a bratwurst. No? In one of their videos, a bratwurst. So there you go, Germany. The Maori twins were born in Germany. I found that out. They basically traveled across the globe. Okay, well, they were military brats. So their dad was in the U.S. Army, I believe. Peace by the Shore, because their family settled in Southern California, and that's when they started becoming popular, and they had their little TV show and all that stuff. She mentioned that she was nervous and that she hasn't sang in a long time. But the twins were in an R&B group when they were younger called Voices, which I didn't know. I looked that up online. And Tamara has talked about on the talk show that she's on with Adrian, okay, that she wanted to be on The Masked Singer. So what if this is her debut? So love that guess, Shania. We're going to get on board with that, and we're going to say that we think it is too here at Life After Neverland. The Cloodle-Doo said that no two shells are exactly the same. Tia and Tamara. Tamara. See, that's what I'm saying. I might say her name wrong a couple times. I used to do this with Adrian, if you watch my past episodes. I'm probably going to do the same thing. Like I said, I didn't follow them closely, but I do know who they are, and I did do some research, so I'm going to agree with Shania. Okay, let's move on to the next contestant. Okay, now we're getting on to the wild card. So we had an orca today. I don't know. I mean, I really love the song Twisted Sisters, We're Not Gonna Take It. That's the type of music that I used to listen to. Hair bands all day long. Juliana, you know what I'm talking about. That was our thing. Always talking about our Motley Crues and our Def Leopards and our Poisons all day long when we were in the locker room at Disney. They were kind of indicating that it might be a 90s rocker, and so I'm going to tell you what they said. So the judges think that it's Foo Fighters singer David Grohl. I don't really know the Foo Fighters that well. Please don't throw tomatoes at me. But I don't know. I'll tell you that the orca was highly entertaining. Very fun to watch. I don't think that he was like, woo, you're the most amazing singer ever, but definitely fun to watch. Gordon Ramsay, that would be fun. I don't know. I when it's the first time meeting them, I can't tell right off the bat, you guys. And then Smashing Pumpkins singer Billy, is it Corgan or Gorgon? Corgan. And then Footloose, Kevin Bacon. Oh my gosh, please let it be Kevin Bacon. Oh, yes. And thank you. It was really fun meeting the orca. Moving forward, we'll have more guesses for you. I have zero zip zilch for you. But if you guys have any guesses, please let me know. One of the things I thought was cute is that they hid their cassette tapes inside of pizza boxes. Like, I feel like I should know who this orca is. I feel like I should know. So I just need a little bit more time, okay? Just give me just a little bit more time. I know I'll be able to figure this out. And last but not least, we're going to talk about who is eliminated and who's left but the raccoon. I don't think any of us were surprised that the raccoon went home because the raccoon did horrendous last week and did absolutely horrible this week too. However, it was Danny Trejo, which we had said we thought maybe it might be from Sons of Anarchy. That's the one show I know him from, and that's basically it. He does seem like a really nice guy, and he seems like he was having a ton of fun doing the show. So I'm ready to find out who the rest of these contestants are. Some of them are a force to be reckoned with. At this point in time, you guys, what I'd like to know is who do you think the top 3 are going to be? It's kind of hard to say because we have these wild cards coming in, but who do you think it's going to be from this point moving forward? I'm going to go ahead and say the Black Swan, the Russian Dolls, and I don't know who the third one would be. It's a toss-up between the Seashell and maybe the Porcupine. But then last week they had some great contestants too. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for tuning into Life After Neverland, you guys. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, we'd love to have you hang out with us much further. I do have plenty of videos that I need to edit. My birthday video is coming up and it has dolphins all over the place. It's amazing. So I need to edit that and get that out to you guys, and I absolutely will. This world has been rocking my world lately with everything from what's going on at the border, and it's been all I can think about lately. So I just wanted to apologize. I just think when there's all these things going on in the world right now, I don't know how to take my eyes off of it. And I hope you guys will too. I just want to encourage you to keep your eyes open, pay attention to what's going on in the news, but really, really do your research and really try to find out what's going on because we're living in some wild times. I'm literally like every day, I'm like, I feel like, could it be taken away from me in a matter of seconds? So I want to do everything I can to enjoy my time with my husband and my animals and just really enjoy my life to its fullest every second of the day. America literally is about ready to fall to shreds. And that's all I'm going to say. And it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of our life. We appreciate you. Hope you're well. Hope you're happy. Hope you're living your life to its fullest. Until next week, you guys, again, like I've told you before, it's either going to be a Thursday or a Friday when we post these videos. It just depends on our week. This week we had a busy one. So thank you so much for being patient. Can't wait to see you guys next week, and God bless you. Mwah. Take care. See you soon.